Good afternoon and welcome to today, Monday, July 20th, Clergy Check-In. On Friday evening, America lost an icon of civil rights and civil justice when we heard of the passing of John Lewis. Put it simply, John Lewis was a mensch. He never gave up on peaceful demonstration and believed that the rights that were guaranteed to Black Americans at some point could be lived to their fullest. He was part of the march in Selma back in 1965 with the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King as Black Americans in peaceful demonstration crossed the Edmund Pettus Bridge, trying to get to Montgomery in an act for voting rights within this country. They were met as they knelt at the end of the bridge by law enforcement, by hate mongers, by individuals who had no other intention but to hurt and maim. Indeed, John Lewis was hurt that day, but he never let that moment of personal harm guide him in terms of revenge. Rather, he dug in more deeply his desire for peaceful demonstration. I've had the privilege of walking across the Edmund Pettus Bridge 3 times as I led both students and adults 3 different times on a civil rights journey that included Montgomery, Selma, and Birmingham. It was a life-altering experience, being at the lynching memorial in Montgomery, seeing 800 pillars suspended lifeless from the ceiling in the outdoor memorial was only reminiscent to the fullest degree of those who perished by lynching within our country. And going through the Legacy Museum, for me, was a wake-up call in that museum represented to Black Americans in our country what Yad Vashem represents for Jews in Israel. Meeting with individuals who were at the Pettus Bridge with John Lewis, people still today who tell the story and hope that we will never forget the story of injustice, truly altered my perspective, and it was the most meaningful experience I have felt in many years. And so as John Lewis now enters, we pray into a heavenly chorus of social justice advocates from all walks of life. It is now upon us to pick up that torch of peaceful protests, that torch of doing what is just and right, and trying to make our world just a tad better for the generations yet unborn. And so we remember John Lewis this day, as we will add his name to the Kaddish list this Friday night. And we pray that his memory will be not only a blessing, but a source of inspiration to us for many years to come. Have a great day.